All right, good evening and welcome to this 3R yoga for resilience, recovery, and realization. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be here with you. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Tonight, we're going to do an active movement practice to open the body and engage the hips and the core, and then we'll come seated and we'll do some breath work to help bring the energy from the core up into the heart and into the head. And so probably 45 minutes all in by the time we get done here. As always, remember support precedes action. So have all of your supports available: blocks, straps, bolsters, blankets, eye shades, chairs. Make sure you can breathe freely and clearly. And then we'll have our normal, we'll land here, we'll raise a little gratitude, we'll set our intention, and then we'll start to move. So I invite you to find a supported posture, whatever that means for you, whatever that looks like for you. Take a moment to find yourself, bring yourself into yourself, come into this place, come into this space, come into the present moment by coming into the body, come into the body by coming into the breath. Bring your awareness to your breath. Find your inhale as it appears underneath your nasal passages and begin to breathe in and out through the nostrils, following the inhalation all the way in. And the exhalation all the way out. Holding your awareness right there. Be right there at the beginning of the next inhale, following that inhale in. And that exhale out. And as you feel yourself settling into the breath and settling into stillness, I invite you on your next inhale to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And allow to arise in your heart space gratitude. Any one thing for which you are grateful, perhaps just the possibility of gratitude today. And whatever it is that arises when gratitude is called forth, see it clearly in your mind's eye. And then I invite you to anchor that gratitude there in your heart space. And then, having established ourselves in a support, come into the present moment and allow gratitude to arise. I'll invite us to, if you choose, to set an intention for your practice today. Perhaps a simple intention to just keep your gratitude anchored, or to be right there at the beginning of each inhale. And whatever your intention is, I invite you to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And then listen as the echoes of your intention reverberate in your being. And on your next inhale, I invite you to take a full inhalation. And as you exhale, if you choose to, allow your chin to drop towards your grateful and intentional heart, and offer a benediction to seal your intention as I say, Namo, Namaste. Then lift the chin, release the hands. Take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. And then come around onto your back on your mat. We're going to begin on our backs tonight. We'll begin to open the body here. So coming onto your back, extending the legs, lengthening through the crown. Feel the entire back side of your body on the mat. Bring the toes and heels together. Neutral toes pointing to the ceiling. Bring the hands down by the sides. Palms down, pressing lightly in the forearm. Lengthen through the crown, relax the back of the neck. Imagine you can pull down on your side ribs so that you can feel your lower spine on the mat. So feel that little lower spine connection there, and then feel the full backside of your body being supported. Press through the heels, lengthen. Then inhale, take the arms overhead, interlock the thumbs. Either way, doesn't matter. Inhale here, lengthen through the fingertips and press through the heels. Flex the toes back towards the face. Feeling the full length on the back side of your body. Full inhalation here, get long. And exhale, release the toes to neutral. Switch the interlock of the thumb. Inhale here, lengthen through the fingers and then press the toes away from the face. Get long along the top side of the body. Full inhale here, extension. Exhale, release. Release the hands down on the sides. Take a breath here, full inhale. Neutral spine, feel the lower spine relax. Exhale completely. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers and steeple the index finger. Cross the thumbs over each other. Cross the right ankle atop the left. Inhale here, get long. Exhale, take the feet towards the lower left corner of your mat and the arms towards the upper left corner of your mat. So we're opening up the right side body, finding a big stretch here along that reverse C, that banana shape, that opening along there. Breathe in, full inhale. Exhale, come back to neutral. Release the feet back to the middle of the mat, uncrossing the ankles. Switch the interlace of their fingers so that it's awkward this time. Cross them over the opposite way. Inhale, get long. Take the left ankle over top of the right. Exhale, take the feet to the lower right corner of your mat. Take the arms to the upper right corner of your mat. So reversing that C, finding that full C or banana position. This way, opening up the left side of the body, breathing deeply, full inhale. Exhale, release back to neutral, uncross the ankles, release the hands down by the sides. Bring the knees toward the ceiling, the heels toward the hips. Now again, pull down on your side ribs so that lower spine is fully supported on the mat. Feel that full support. Walk the feet out to the edges of the mat, let the knees fall in. Notice how the abdomen relaxes here. This is active rest. Take the arms out 30 to 60 degrees to create some space. Inhale here, get long through the crown. Exhale, just windshield wiper the legs. So one side. Inhaling back to center, exhaling both knees the other direction. Very gentle here. Just letting the legs go. Not trying to overdo anything, not trying to over twist, just adding a little bit of movement here. Opening up through the hip girdle, feeling ourselves. Feet stay on the outside edges of the mat to create a little space for the hips to rotate in. And again, just finding your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. There you go. One more in each direction. When you next come back to center, walk the feet back in alignment with the hips. Bring the heels a little closer to the hips. Bring the hands down by the sides, palms down. Again, pull down so the lower spine, feel that lower spine supported. Now, for additional support, you bring the thumbs underneath the sits bones, that's pointy bone at the bases of the hip girdle. Or for even more support, you bring the back of your palms under the SI joint, that's the top of the buttocks. Find your supported posture here. And then we're going to simply bring the knees on exhale in toward the chest. And on the inhale, we're going to take the feet away, the knees away from the face, so that the toes are just hovering. So we're not fully extending the legs here. Knees are staying bent, taking the toes toward the bottom of the mat. Exhale, knees, chest. Inhale, toes, bottom of the mat. Just find that movement. Begin to find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Simple movement here. Begin to find your ujjayi or ocean breath. So tighten a little bit at the back of the throat, the glottis, so that you can actually hear the breath in the nostrils. Inhaling away, exhaling toward. And then find that rhythm of the breath. One more here. Exhale, bring the knees in, reach up and grab just below the knees and squeeze, and then just rock a little side to side to release the lower back. Okay. Now, bring the hands down again. Find your supported hand posture alongside the hips, under the sits bones or under the SI joint. Bring the right knee in toward the chest and extend the left leg 30 degrees above the mat. And then switch with your breath. Just piston the legs. Exhale the left knee in as you press the right heel away. And then continue working with your breath. One movement, one breath. Ocean breath or ujjayi breath in effect. Hearing the sound of the breath in the nostrils, aligning the movement to the rhythm of the breath. Noticing how the rhythm of the breath aligns with the rhythm of the heart. Waking up the hip girdle here, engaging through the hip flexors and the hamstrings and quadriceps. Just getting our body free. Your rhythm. Your pace. Your breath. Your practice. One more here. Inhale, both knees in, reach up and squeeze just below the knees, rock a little side to side. Release any tension. And then extend the legs. Let the toes fall open. Turn the palms up at the hips, like to the crown, pull the side body down, and then release. Integrate for a moment. Notice where you feel the energy in your body. Allow everything to settle, let the breath come and go as it will. Just notice the effects of those couple of little movements. And then on your next inhale, bring the heels and toes together, turn the palms down by the sides or under the sits bones or the outside joint. We're going to support ourselves. And we're going to do our leg lifts. Now, you have options here. At the inhale, we're going to bring the legs up till the heels press toward the ceiling, 90 degrees. Now, if two legs is more than you want to engage at this point, you can simply do one leg at a time. Do alternate leg lifts. Scissor kicks. Or you can do both legs. Exhale down. Inhale up. Try to move with the breath and with intention. Engage in the hip girdle. Feel the hip flexors fully engaged in this exercise. Crown is long. Lower spine is supporting the practice. Support precedes action. Now remember, in all of these postures, that this is your practice. And while I'm suggesting or inviting you to do some things, ultimately you are in the privacy of your own space by design. And your suggestion requirement is to simply listen to the wisdom of your own body and do what is right for you. Your body will tell you what it needs. And so come out of any posture at any time. Take any alternate posture at any time. Modify any posture at any time. Do what is right for you. Listen to your body. That is the practice. The only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. Everything else is an option. Inhale up here. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest, reach up and squeeze just below the knees, rock a little side to side, release any tension. Exhale, take the legs long, let the toes fall open, bring the palms down by the hips, palms up, and then breathe. Again, notice for yourself where the energy is engaged in your body. Notice the effects of that particular movement. And then recognize that this integration, this space of allowance, is equally as important, if not more, than the actual dynamic movement. So we work between effort and ease, between dynamism and rest. And so this is the rest part. This is the ease part. This is the integration part. We allow everything to settle. Allow the breath. Maybe the breath got a little ragged, maybe not. Take a full inhale, bring the knees, heels and toes together. And then bring the knees in towards the hips. Now, knees are in alignment with the hips and in parallel. So the tendency here is for the knees to flay open. So slight inward rotation of the hips to keep the knees in alignment, maybe lightly touching. Maybe a way to do that, to support that, is to take your block the long way, place it between your thighs and lightly hold it there. That will keep your hips in alignment and your knees in alignment with your hips. Not squeezing that block to death. Now, we're going to lift the shoulders to engage through the core. And the hands are going to come towards the heels. Maybe your hands reach your heels. Maybe they reach the middle of your foot. Maybe they reach your toes. Doesn't matter, wherever it is for you. And then we're going to inhale, get long through the crown. So the chin is going to stay in relationship to the sternum. So the tendency here is to kind of bend the neck by tucking the chin. Let's not do that. Let's keep the crown long, flat back, long spine. Inhale here, center. Exhale, touch the right heel or the right foot or the right toe. Inhale, back to center. Then exhale, touch the left heel, left mid-step, left toe. And then just find that rhythm. Inhaling center, exhaling to the side. One movement, one breath. Modify as you need to. If you need to bring your shoulders down, that's okay. Your rhythm, your breath, your practice. Couple more here. On your next inhale, come back to center. Lower the shoulders. Bring the knees into the chest. Reach up and squeeze just below the knees. Rock a little side to side. Release any tension. Inhale here. As you exhale, release the legs long. Let the toes fall open. Turn the palms up by the hips. And just integrate. Allow the breath to come and go. Find yourself here in a supported posture on your. Now we work the front of the body a little bit. We're going to work the back of the body a little bit. So roll to your belly, either side, either direction, doesn't matter. Bring your forehead, chin, nose to the mat. Bring your top of your feet to the mat. Lengthen through the toes. Bring the hands alongside, underneath the shoulders where the thumb is right at the breast line. Feel the inside of the wrist lightly touching the ribs, perhaps. And then bring the elbows toward each other and down toward the hips. So you're moving the shoulders away from the ears.
Light pressure into fingertips and the heel of the palm. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel the knees engage. Inhale. Lift the crown. Lift the heart. Low cobra. Maybe pick up the hands. Maybe not. Support precedes action. Find the support in your fingertip and the heel of the palm. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Keep the tops of the feet engaged. The legs are engaged. Dynamic cobras here. Bringing the heart forward on the inhale. Lowering the forehead on the exhale. One more here. On your next inhale, lift. And then maintain the posture. Breathe in and out. Long, deep breath while staying lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Turn your cheek, ear, temple to the mat. Let your palms fall up at your hips. Let your heels fall apart. And just integrate. Breathe. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale, bring the heels together. Curl the toes. Press into the ball of the feet. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Thumb at the breast line. Lengthen through the crown. Bring the nose, chin, and forehead to the mat. Now press back through the heels. So press into the ball of the feet. Feel the knees lift and engage. Press into the fingertips and the heel of the palm. As you inhale, press yourself to a plank. As you exhale, continue to lift the hips. Let the crown drop toward the mat. Press the chest and stomach back toward the thighs. Release the heels to the bottom of your mat. Downward facing dog. Full inhale here. Complete exhale. Bend one knee, press back through the opposite heel. Feel the length in that leg. Switch with your breath. Bend the other knee. Press back through the other heel. Maybe do that a couple of times, walking your dog. Your rhythm, your breath. Bend both knees, lift the hips high and back to the wall behind you, and then straighten the legs and let the heels drop. This is your down dog, full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale. Bring the right foot forward between the hands. Drop the left knee in the top of the left foot. Engage through the feet and the knee. Feel your balance. Maybe pick up your hands. Maybe bring your hands to your knee. Support yourself here. Straighten the arms to lift the torso. Stay here or inhale. Take the arms up. Find your hand position. Hands press. Fingers interlace. Thumbs interlock. Maybe your hands don't touch. Whatever's right for you. Maybe look up, inhale, get long through the fingers. Exhale, sink into the left knee and the right hip. Breathe here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the left knee, step the right foot back to meet the left, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Drop the right knee in the top of the right foot. Stabilize, steady and sure. Maybe pick up the hands. Maybe come through the knee, opposite hand underneath. Straighten the arms to support the torso, lifts. Inhale, take the arms up. Again, find your hand position, your arm position. Inhale, get long. Exhale, sink in, right knee, left heel. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, curl the toes, lift the knees, step back, press back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Press back to the left heel. Option to drop the left knee here. Stabilize, steady and short. Pick up the hands, maybe come to the knee again. Straighten the arms to lift the torso. Inhale, take the arms up. Crescent lunge, find your high lunge, looking up, maybe seeing your thumbs. Breathe in, get long through the fingers. Exhale, sink into the right knee, press back through the left heel. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame the foot, step the right foot back to join the left, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward between the hands. Option to drop the right knee or pressing back through the right heel. Stabilize. Come through the knee, opposite hand under. Straighten the arms, lift the torso. Inhale, take the arms up. Inhale, get long through the fingers. Exhale, sink in. Left heel, press back through the right heel. Full inhalation here. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, step the left foot back to join the right, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, bring the right foot forward, bring the left foot forward to join it. Come into a forward fold. Release the hands, release the head. Breathe in as you lift the hips. Balance the weight in the heels and the ball of the foot. Get long through the back of our hamstrings. Exhale, forward. Chin toward the knee, forehead toward the shins. Maybe grab opposite elbows in front of or behind the legs. Provide you a little more leverage to lift out of the waist and release the ground. Forward fold, full inhalation. Complete exhale. If you're holding your elbows, release the arms. Bring the hands to the shins, palms pressing the shins for support. Straighten the arms, flat back. Breathe behind the heart. Full inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Release the hands, release the head. Bend the knees. Feel the weight. Balance in the feet. Inhale. Roll up. One vertebra at a time. Saving the head and neck for last. The shoulders will naturally roll up and down. Palms will turn forward. Crown will get long. Tuck the chin. Move the hips to the front of the mat. Move the back of the palms to the back of the mat. Release. Find yourself balanced on the four parts of your feet. The four inside and outside of the ball. Inside and outside of the heel. Mountain pose. Check in with your gratitude and your intention in your heart space. Find yourself here on your inhale. Take the arms up. On your exhale, hinge at the hips. Press back and fold. Release into forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, gathering as you go. Up through tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands. Palms forward. Chin tucked, mountain pose. Right. Sun salutation A, inhale, arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, hinge and fold, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, breathe behind the heart. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, step the right foot back to a lunge, steps the left foot back to joint. Inhale to a plank. Exhale, bend the elbows, knees, chest, chin, or bend the elbows toward the hips and lower yourself down. Come all the way down to the mat. Release the tops of the feet. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet, lift the crown, come into cobra. Exhale, lower down, curl the balls of the feet. Inhale, press up to a plank. Exhale, lift the hips, press back to downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Exhale, release the hands. Roll the shoulders, take a breath. Check in with yourself. Each time we come to mountain, each time we come to downward dog, we'll take a breath. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet. Left foot back, right foot joins it. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Inhale, cobra, or maybe up dog if you're ready for that in your practice. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take that breath to stabilize here. Check in with your intention, check in with your gratitude. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath. We're going to do a couple more. This time we're going to remove the extra breaths. So just follow the flow. Inhale, one movement, one breath. Tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, walk, step, or float back and lower. All one movement. Inhale, rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take your stabilizing breath here. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward, coming into forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise through tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath. Stabilize in mountain. Check your intention and your gratitude. Other side, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Walk, step, float, and or lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, press back. Take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk, step, or float forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a breath. Stay here in your mountain. Full inhale. Complete exhale. All right. Come down onto your back. On your mat. Get two postures here to recenter their energy at the lower levels of the body, down in the core. So, our first is going to be our So this is a challenging posture, stretch pose. So you can modify. So full posture will look like this. The legs will raise, the shoulders will raise, the arms will raise. Now you can do any modification here. Maybe one leg down, maybe the other leg down, maybe both legs down, maybe both legs up, but the shoulders down, maybe the arms down. Maybe you bring your hands behind your shoulders to support your shoulders. Whatever works for you, your practice. Now we're going to hold this posture and engage in an activating breath known as breath of fire. So on the exhale, we're going to pull the belly button toward the spine, forcible exhale. And then on the inhale, we'll release the diaphragm, and that will bring the inhale in. So you'll find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Find your posture and begin. We're literally going to be here for 1 minute. 1 minute. Literally. Just be in your breath. Adjust as you need to, modify as you need to, as you want to, as you need to. Be supported. Be supported in your posture here as you breathe. Your rhythm. Your pace. Your breath. Your practice. Maybe your breath is different than mine. It should be. Your breath rhythm is your breath rhythm. Take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath. Exhale, release everything down to the mat. Turn the palms up. Let the toes fall open. Relax the shoulders and lower back. Release the breath. Release any tension. Release any holding, any constriction anywhere. Just let everything go. Be here. Breathe. Integrate. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Empty completely. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Bring the heels and toes together. Heels toward the hips, knees together. Now press into the feet. Palms down by the sides. Lengthen through the crown. On the inhale, tilt the pelvic bowl. So just begin to feel that as you tilt that pelvic bowl, so you're rolling the buttocks up, you'll feel the buttocks begin to lift. Roll up into the lower back. Roll up into the middle back. Roll up into the upper back. Belly button rises toward the sky. Keep the knees parallel to each other. Rotate the thighs in. We're pressing to the feet to get lift. This is our bridge. We're going to do dynamic bridges here. Inhale, lift the belly button a little higher. Exhale, gently roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back, maybe just to the buttocks. Inhale, back up. Rolling up and lifting. Exhale, roll down. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. So in our in our stretch pose with breath of fire, we're engaged through the core very strongly. In this posture, we're engaged through the core on the back side of the body. Full abdomen effect here. Opening that navel center. Alignment of Manipura, the third chakra. Seat of fire, self-will, self-determination, the true self, being present, fully aware, fully focused, breath and movement, simple movements, alignment movement with breath. And again, we're just going to be here for 1 minute, so you got this. 1 good minute. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up. Gently retain this breath. Exhale, lower down. Release the legs, let the toes fall open, turn the palms up, let everything integrate. Let go and rest. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your bring your knees in toward your chest. Reach up and grab just below the knees. Rock a little side to side. Release any tension. And then either roll to your side and press up or rock along your spine up and down. Rock yourself up and come to a seated posture. We're going to come into our seated posture here for our breath practice. We're going to So now we're going to feel all that energy that's activated in the navel and bring it up to the heart. And we use the arms to bring it up to the heart area. So we're going to do a couple of breaths here. So the first, the arms are going to be out, shoulder height, palms facing forward. And we'll simply rotate the arms, reverse rotation while doing breath of fire. Body is very still except for the arms moving. Awareness is on the diaphragm, breath in the nostrils. Focus at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose, something not moving if the eyes are open. And again, literally just a minute of this. Get this set here. Find your posture. Now, again, modify as you need, adjust as you need, come out of everything as you need. Arms out. And then begin your breath of fire. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Size of your circles is dependent upon you and what works for you. Engaging that diaphragm so that the exhale, releasing the diaphragm, the inhale comes. Focus on the awareness on the breath in the nostrils. Feel into the nostrils while the diaphragm is moving. Inhale the arms long. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine, the pelvic bowl, the heart. Relax the shoulders, tuck the chin, feel everything come centered here. And exhale, release. Arms, thumb and forefinger together on the knee. Long spine. Settle into stillness. Notice. Maybe you feel that energy move up from the navel area to the heart area. Now we're going to circulate that energy at the heart area by doing a twisting of the spine against the hips. So the hands, if you choose, will be in this mudra. The thumb and the ring finger, palms facing forward, elbows up at the shoulder height. The inhale is to the left. The exhale is to the right. Again, just a minute. Inhale, exhale. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Awareness on the breath in the nostrils. Long, deep yogic breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Focus at the brow point if the eyes are closed. At the tip of the nose if the eyes are narrowed. Full inhale, complete exhale. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Inhale to center. Again, gently retain the breath while lifting at the base of the spine, the pelvic bowl, and the heart. Think about relaxing the shoulders and tucking the chin to feel that full length of the spine while you hold everything centered here. And exhale, release. Hands to the knees, thumb and forefinger together. Spine long, body relaxed and still. Noticing, again, maybe you feel the energy circulating now. We got one more. We're going to try to bring that energy from the heart towards the third eye. So the way that we'll do that is, again, the arms will act like antennas, helping to move the energy. We'll start with the arms, palms up. Inhale, bring the hands overhead till they're just about touching. And then the exhale will be back down. This will be a Bhastrika or a bellows breath. Again, 1 minute, just going to be here. Inhaling, exhaling. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath, your practice. Don't worry about the arms, just be still in the body. The arms will just do what the arms do. Be aware of the breath in the nostrils. Focus at the brow point, third eye, or at the tip of the nose if your eyes are narrowed. Inhale the arms up, turn the palms forward, bring the thumbs together. Just feel it in. Lengthen through the fingertips. Lift at the base of the spine, the pelvic bowl, and the heart. Tuck the chin. Be very still as you retain gently. And exhale, release. Hands to the knee. Thumb and forefinger together. Let everything settle. Be still. Notice. Check in with your gratitude and your intention in your heart space. Take a moment to just let everything integrate. And then gently make your way down onto your back for your guided rest. Taking a moment as you find your way into your guided rest posture to provide yourself with any additional support you may want in your guided rest. Maybe you have an eye cloth. Maybe you have a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster. Anything that'll provide you maybe 1% more support as you feel into your guided rest. And then let your toes fall open. Let your heels move as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Bring your palms down by your sides. Palms up. Lengthen through the crown. And then imagine you can pull on your side ribs so you can feel your lower spine on the mat being supported, and then release, let go. Feel the full backside of your body being supported. Feel yourself being held here. Let go, just let go. You're done, be done. Release. Release any analysis of the practice. Release any conversation, any competition. Just let yourself be. Allow yourself this moment of your pure bliss, letting go. Everything. Release. If your mind is busy and troublesome, maybe give it a task. Maybe ask it to track your body from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Just observing your body and observing any areas of tension, tightness, constriction, contraction. Just noticing. The job is simply just to notice. Nothing you need to do, no action you need to take as a result. Just notice. Just your mind needs something to do. Give it a chance to notice where, if at all, you're tight. And just be curious about that. Just observe. Tightness. And just allow that to be the case. This is what's happening for me in this moment. Feeling into what it is like to just rest, to just let go, to just be, to allow yourself to be. As you rest here, we're going to take a moment or so, a minute or so, to rest and explore the awesome power of silence.
If perchance you notice that your mind has wandered away, I invite you to bring gratitude to that noticing, and then gently and compassionately return your focus to your breathing. On your next inhale, I invite you to return awareness to your body, perhaps wiggling your toes and your fingers, maybe circling your wrists and your ankles. Continuing to reawaken the body, on your next inhale, I invite you to bring your knees to the ceiling, your heels toward your hips, and to extend your right arm alongside your head, bicep framing, bicep by the ear. Take a moment here to notice yourself and your body as you prepare to roll to your right side. And when you are ready, and only when you're ready, gently roll to your right side, allowing that arm to cradle your head and neck. Take a moment here on your right side, just preparing to be upright again, giving yourself a moment to acclimate. And then when you're ready, and only when you're ready, bring your left arm in front of your chest and use your left arm as leverage to help bring yourself back to a seated posture. Taking your time to settle into your seated posture, reestablishing your supports, realigning and elongating your spine, reconnecting with your breath. And then as you find yourself in your seated posture, I invite you to bring your hands to your heart again in a way that brings awareness to your heart space. And once again, I invite you to allow to arise gratitude, perhaps one more thing for which you are grateful. And again, maybe just the possibility of gratitude. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice with me. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest as long as you like. And when you do rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.